everybody. Well, guess what? Late for work as usual, but we really got to do something about this, right? The pear. I don't know if anyone was here yesterday. The pear is uh, got rotten, and I gotta find my. Yesterday I took all the paints out because I was gonna do, some painting out in the great outdoors, but then note to self: when you want to go paint in the great outdoors, you better bring a chair and everything else you might need, because it is not necessarily going to magically appear before your eyes uh, when you're ready to sit down and paint outdoors. Not to mention umbrella. I went to the beach and there was no place to sit, and the sun was scorching down. And anyway, so now I got my paints here, and so we're working on these two projects. This on hot press, which used to have a pear, and then this thing here, which is from this photograph, and progressing, I guess. And here, I don't know what's happening here. This pear, I don't really like it that much. I wish we could pull out some highlights, but since it's hot press, it's just not really cooperating, the highlights. And I guess feel like we should have more detail, more focus there. We worked on this a little bit last time also, and I'm just going to try to put some darks in the glass. Also, we have, let me see. Try to oops. Yeah, we have this single light source. The pear used to be there with a big shadow of the pear here. Building those shadows might be a good idea. Well, today, for some reason, the shadow right here is very dark at the bottom. That might be a good thing to develop, because the whole background, if you just look at the background, there's nothing much happening, no direction, nothing saying hello or the background or anything like that. So, it probably might be good to build that up. Why don't we try that? Because I'm really at a point on this painting where I don't really know what the heck to do anyway. So let's see if we could still, it's still there faint. Let's see if we can do something like that. Hi, Rosie Slay's Art. Thank you very much for the compliment and the greeting. So I want to, let's see, we're going to get ourselves a gray, and I want to make a cool gray since we're going to go back here. Cool color should appear farther away, so let's see about that. So that's it's called neutral tint, and then here we have some blue. Let's just see if we can get a cool, oh, that's pretty cool gray. Have one last look at that shadow. There it is, bold, beautiful, has good diffusion. I don't know why it had a, I guess you'd have to look in some of the previous 3 hours painting this thing to see why this is so pointed and that's so curved. These papers are moving around. Everything about this still life has been moving around. Anyway, so I'm just going to try. Let's just start right here where it's the most, intense dark, and we're just going to remember that while we have the light on it. It's the most intense dark here. And let's just hit it right there. And not that this is such an intense dark, and probably would be good to get it hugging the glass, and that's not really. Let's see if we can just get a good edge here. No, we're not really getting a good edge, but we're not getting a bad edge either. So anyway, I guess that's good. I like these little white. Oh, there is no. I thought we had white twinkles there, but we don't. Okay, and then here we're gonna curve that more. All right, good enough there. Well, it's loose. Watercolor is good if it's on the loose side. That looks all right. And let's see if we can't just, okay, good. Now let's see if we can make it so it fades into light. I'm just gonna rinse the brush a little. Now hitting it with just plain water. And I definitely don't like this hard edge we got there, but you're gonna have to wait till we get more. And what happens? Okay, next it intersects with the shadow of the glass, which I suppose is right there. I suppose that's supposed to be the shadow of the glass. So that, and then there is the shadow of the glass down here too. So let's see about getting that in there. And then here we need a highlight right there, that's for sure. This might be pretty bad. Let's see, we need a hard line here. And that would be, I guess, this shadow of this thing from the sun, which is coming in the window. And here, I guess we want to keep that going over here. And here I'm just trying to leave some, white space where the rim of the glass is, just because that really has to pop. And I think we would want to come here too. Let's just there. And see about like a triangle here. I don't know if that's so good. And then we really were trying to diffuse this. Might be too late. Given we are on hot press, it's not really, the paper to say, sure, paint me and then come back in 5 minutes and try to spread me around, right? Okay, that's all right. It's going good. I don't know what this blotch is here. It looks like maybe there's an oil fingerprint there or something. Okay, that's good. That's not good. Guess we I don't know, just take this and some kind of reflective stuff coming out this way, and getting a little more definition into the background is always good. And it'd be good if that was more tinted blue. And let's see if we can just go a little softer right there on this edge. Okay, that's a little bit softer. I'll leave this little white right there because I don't know why this might be a help later on. Hey, I already got a thumbs up, so fantastic. Hey, Lunas Doodle, thank you very much for the wow, appreciate. Okay, and I'm just gonna. This is really, I don't know, supposed to be getting lighter as we get closer. So I'm just trying to make this like kind of get lighter. And it's almost white up this way. So here now I'm going to go with a dry brush and just kind of see if we can remove some of this. And you know, I mean, we went dark to light, now we're going light to dark. So, and here, I don't know what's happening there. Is the paper disintegrating or something? I don't know. See if we can blot some of that out. Okay, that's cool. Like that. All right, look good. Wow, no, things are happening suddenly. How about that? Gonna try to smooth this out. This whole edge looks good. I don't know about that. This here, there's a highlight right here. We don't have it. Now it's sort of there. Good. Okay, I'll get rid of that too. That's cool, but this does not really look like too much like negative space. I'm going to try to sort of lift up some of that. Okay, that's cool. That looks good. Now we have gone, you know, a little bit wishy-washy. Good. Okay, so we're trying to become a little more subtle now, and looks a little more subtle. And here, I guess we're gonna try to just whisper, "Hey, we're the shadow, and we're up here too." And that looks okay. And this, and then really, this. Maybe I had the line this way. I don't know. You know, I'm getting confused about what's happening with my. This is blue here. I just put some blue. I'm gonna just hit this like right here a little bit to just keep bouncing into the glass. Let's see about like a circle here. Oh, that's nice. I don't know about that, but this part here really helped. And we can probably just take a little line right here. There are a bunch of lines, you know, right there. And boy, that shadow, I don't know, it doesn't really look that great, but I wonder if we should go up to here with it. I don't know, just be bold and just put a line here. Maybe it's a little bit more like hello, I'm a shadow, even if I'm a bit abstract. Let's see in the light. I don't know, it doesn't really look like a shadow. And I think it's time to say goodbye to that white area right there. Okay. I'm leaving a couple of, you know, variations in tone, but like having this square thing, I don't know if that's really great. I don't think so, but I think let's just try come in here, even that up. And I don't know, see the dots here, I don't know how they're gonna dry. If they dried smoothed out, I suppose that'd be good. Okay, that doesn't look bad. I don't like this little half circle is sitting here, but whatever. Let's see, I'm gonna try to just get some dark up here to, I don't know what, bring it in. It is just white paper up there, so you know we'd be good to have something up there. It's a light tone here. It's on the warm side, but whatever. We're trying to fill in. I guess we could really just smooth this whole thing together. And let's take a little bit out. And what's actually there is, you know, I got these A4 papers there. And there's like a paper sticking up where it goes like right here. We'll just draw that in and it'll be our private secret that that's a piece of A4 paper. Only, you know, us folks that are here for the, actual production. No, here's another part where there's an A4 paper. Oh, I think we got some stuff happening up there anyway. Thanks for one thumbs up, and you know, the continuing saga of two glasses. Hey, now why don't we just I mean, there we got that's an accomplishment, right? Let's hit this now. All right. And yeah, I get a good image here. Where is it? Okay. All right, so here we're trying to do this one photo here, and I think, you know, we're still in the gray zone, that's for sure. So I think what we want to do is get more richness here. And I was looking at this, you know, recent videos of this, and I thought this area here looks terrible. So that could be one thing we could work on. But really, I'm seeing, I think it'd be good if we could get some more blue tones in. So let's just see, we got this blue-gray right here. Let's just see if we can, you know, say, hello, I'm blue. How about right there? So, okay, doesn't look bad. And can we come out here and represent? Let's see. Okay, I don't know. This, I would like to maybe make it a little more subtle, and that's a little too subtle. Is that going to... And I had this thing, which there is an actual highlight there. It's just not quite as pronounced as that one I got. Let's see what that is. I don't know. I'm gonna try and soften it there, and then here, it is actually lighter, so I don't know. It should come up here, and this, let's just try to go softer. Okay. And what about, there's no mountains in the back. Let's see, there are higher, you know, distant treetops right here. Let's see if we can get them in. Reflection on this paper is treating me bad. I can't tell what the heck's going on here. That might be good. I don't know. Make it a little more subtle. I don't really like it. Okay. Take a little bit out right there. And okay, so we put some blue hues in, and I guess we could try to get something here a little bit. Get that just darker. This, you know, it's already about where we could say this could be the limit of, you know, reflection in there. Another great example of painting if you don't know what you're doing, but you do it anyway. That's for sure. Okay, let me just grab a some kind of that's something that'll be kind of like not burnt umber, but in the direction of burnt umber and Payne's gray, I guess. And there was a thing here, Primatech color. Okay. And so I just want to put some more cool color right there. Let's see. That didn't look bad. The glare is making it difficult to see. Okay, and it did not look bad there. I mean, all these, you know, little shapes sort of add up to something. Okay, I think that's it. We did make a contribution there, and this is nice up here, but I don't know if it's what we want. It's kind of a hard line right there. Just go a little softer on that line. I mean, this hard line I don't mind, but I do mind it. I don't know. Try to get rid of some of these. That one looks good though, right? Okay. All right. We came, we saw, we added a few things. Thank you for thumbs up and the wonderful comments today. So what we got done was hit some blue. Oh, somebody's sending me a text. I don't know if it's an advertisement or what. We added blue to that, and then we worked on the left side right there, that corner of that thing. And so, art fun, real-time watercolor painting. See you next time, everybody.